Hello everyone, what's going on? We are back with some more Troll Pack. As you can see here, I've done a little bit of digging and a little bit of dirt placing. I haven't moved the chest or anything, we haven't done anything too crazy. But I went ahead and set up these magical crop plots just to make sure that whenever we're ready to make the move and the transition, we're ready to make the move and or transition. So that is all looking pretty darn swag, I must say. I do think this is all looking good. So today we're going to finish off the KwehCraft Go2 Hollow, which I'm going to call in my lovely clothed assistant.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your cue to be here.
Hi. I mean, I don't know where you are.
What?
I'm here.
To me. You are a horrible magician's assistant. Also, thank you for the 25-bit cheer, Kyle.
Hi.
Hi. Can you appear before me?
Yeah, I'm right
Son, what? Where is you're clearly not here.
here. I need to. Okay. Alright, sure. Whatever. Apparently, we're gonna have to be unclothed today then.
What? Holy. Not okay. Where did you come from?
I've been around this entire time.
No, I was looking that way and you were not there. What? Huh? You stay away from me. Your nose pokes through the hand's mouth and it looks like a giant brown tongue.
It's great.
It's freaking creepy is what it is. It's almost like it's vomiting sewage. Or chocolate milk. Or chocolate milk sewage. Anyways, fork them over. Fork over the goods.
Alright. You'll need to give me the, in return.
Yep, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, can we just assume? Alright, let's I just want to throw this out there. We have so much stuff that we can get from EMC. Do we really need to give him the stuff for a cable? Like, honestly, do we need to do this? Do I even know what it requires to make a cable? Probably not.
It's like 4 iron nuggets and a redstone, I think.
Alright. Here, just take all that. And then just take all this stuff. And also here's some money. Don't spend it all at once.
Alright, Dad.
Alright, good job.
Okay. Have a party gift.
Wow, there's fireworks everywhere. It's kind of romantic.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm backing away now. I'm backing away. It's too much. I'm not mentally prepared for this kind of nonsense. Alright, anyways, thank you very much, Coder. And
Yeah,
I'll
you're
be
welcome.
yelling at you very shortly, being like, I broke it, and then I'm gonna need you to save me, because I don't know what I'm doing here.
Just don't make yourself permanently die again, okay?
I didn't mean to. It's really the Chance Cube's fault.
Sure, yeah.
It is the Chance Cube's fault.
We'll say that.
No, it is the Chance Cube's fault. No, hold on a minute. It's actually, for once, it is actually what I'm saying its fault is. It's real. Please stay away from me. I mean this in the most affectionate and loving way possible, but that is really creepy hat head thing. Especially with you being a villager. I don't... You are a special son, my son.
Alright, enjoy.
I wonder sometimes. I wonder. I wonder a lot lately. I've been having these weird thoughts lately. Alright, anywho. Let's get on with the process and all this nonsense. I'm going to leave this computer as is because I don't really want to go through the trouble of replacing all the parts yet. I'm sure I will at some point, but for the time being, we're going to leave it as is. But last time, where we kind of left off, if memory serves, is that we have this geolyzer here. Now, I'm going to go ahead, throw away this red net cable, even though I'm... I guess we never really confirmed whether or not it works, but regardless, I do know for a fact that this should work. So let me go ahead, pop that right there. And then we're just going to feed this wire straight up through here, which is going to be really, really bizarre because that doesn't really seem to be what you would want to do with it. But for the time being, this will be where its happy home is. Probably not that high, but probably about that high. That looks about... Well, no, hold on. Let's put that high. Alright, so we left off last time by saying that we really wanted to make this, but we couldn't make this because, you know, magical voodoo bullshrimp. So this time we can actually make it, including microchip tier 3. So let me go ahead and make a whole lot of diamond chips. And depending upon how far we get, we might actually be able to get into the move-in day part of this whole process, which is going to be interesting because that's going to be very time-consuming, and I'm not particularly looking forward to it, but we'll see. Alright, so we're going to need redstone, transistors, circuit boards, obsidian, all that stuff. Okay, so let's start with transistors, and then redstone. I think it was like 1 obsidian, but just in case. I think I saw some glass involved in there. And I don't remember what the other ones were. Oh, I'm gonna need blaze powder. Blaze powder. Pretty sure I'm gonna need one of those. Printed circuit boards. And a diamond. Shining bright like a diamond. I think it's a song or something. I kind of know stuff. I promise I do. Alright, so without further ado, let's create ourselves a microchip tier 3, which, by the by, we can actually use that to make the full-on computer, which is why I'm saying I probably won't replace this one, but I will probably make the other side at some point with that tier 3 computer system. The only difference, in truth, is going to be that I am going to have a disk slot, and I can use slightly faster things, so things get done faster, which is, of course, a great thing, but it's absolutely not required if you are interested in partaking. And of course, I'm always happy to hear about different ideas that you guys find about what we can use open computers for. I am not going to Lewis script this thing because that's not what this channel is about, and there are plenty of other people who are much better at that than I am. But just saying that I would be down. I would be very, very down. We have a smooth jazz playing. You don't hear the music? I don't know what's wrong with you, fam. Alright, anywho. Let's try it again. Geo to hollow. Alright, now I think it's running. And we should start seeing this! I don't know why that's red. Why is that red? I am the confused. Why is it doing the red? I hate to say this, but we might have to go to tier 1 because I'm gonna be honest here. I don't like the red. The red is kind of spoopy, and I'm not. Go away, spooky cow! No, get your. That's what I thought. Spooky creeper cow. Freaking what the fleet, boys. Also, hello to you, Gabriel, Pokemon Master thing between, but cheer. But check this out. Kind of neat a Kanito, isn't it? So this guy is going to create a hologram of the area that is kind of surrounding it. I think it's based off the level that it is currently on. And as far as I know, the only difference between the tiers is actually the ability to make these different colors. And there's blue in there now. Look at that, because normally it's like only green. I don't think you can really change the scale or anything like that. We can see here there's a stairway and all that stuff. Now, I'm sure that we could get this to actually work a heck of a lot better, but for our cases, this is going to have to do. Just because of the fact that I am not going to script and stuff, because that sounds really hard, and I do not want to do something that is going to make my brain hurt. But you can see here, you can kind of do some cool things. Isn't that neat? Creates like a little stairway and everything, like a little model of where you are. You could use this to create maps and stuff, which is pretty dope. But these hologram images are pretty darn sweet. Now that said, I'm gonna be honest and say that this probably isn't. This This probably isn't the most useful map now that I'm looking at it. I'm also not entirely sure why there's red and blue. I don't know what those things correspond to, but it's pretty neat. And it looks like the geo analyzer, it records at the height that it is placed to determine what is shown. So in theory, we could do things like we could have these on platforms in different areas. This could also turn into a cool little like treasure huntish kind of tool, right? So you'd have to turn it on and then so on and so forth, and then you would be able to see all these cool things, like you can turn on holograms and stuff. So potential idea in the future. I'm going to go ahead and say that this is not going to be the most sensible thing to add here. As cool as it is, like this is kind of neato canito, I do think. That's the wall that's corresponding right there. And that's the stairway, so either way, pretty cool, but unfortunately for us, I don't think it's going to do the trick. I was kind of thinking that it might, but it unfortunately is not satisfying me. I'll never be satisfied. So I'm going to go ahead and rip these cables out, and this whole area, we're just going to shut it all down. I'm just going to ignore it, pretend that it doesn't exist, because we're savages. Alright, so on to the next matter of business, because we do have all these set up. They are just about ready for magical crops, so real quick, let me just kind of tend to the very basic duties of what I would need to normally be doing. So I'm just going to go ahead, drop some water into there, drop some water into there, make some infinite water. Very good. Very good. And very good. And very good. And very good. Very good. Very good. I don't really know how the water kind of like replenished itself in the bucket, but I'm not going to ask questions. I'm not the kind of man that asks questions. I'm the kind of man that is a question of some sort. Like a very good question or a very dumb question. Probably more of a dumb question, but still. Alright, let's go ahead. Put this down. Excellent. And then I'm just going to do this so on and so forth. But this isn't really the important part. I'm just kind of doing this because it's therapeutic to my soul. Because this I understand. Water, I put it down, flows, does water-like things, you know, goes on nice little dates to the movie theaters and stuff. It's just a crazy old thing of water. It's super easy to understand. I can get behind water. Water is my friend. Water is good. I love water. I am mostly made of water. So, could be why I'm biased about water. Probably is why I'm biased for water. Anyways, that is neither here nor there. This will be my last one, I promise. We have to get into the other side of it, though, which is something that we haven't really dabbled in yet in this mod pack, which is Tinker's Construct. Now, this should be a relatively quick and easy experience. And the reason why I'm saying that is because we have Project E in here, which, number one, means that I can make all this here brick I want to. I don't have to worry about grout. I don't have to worry about trouts. I don't have to worry about anything. It should just be really easy and straightforward to do. So, get rid of this stuff and let me go look at Tinker's Construct. Now, for the people who are wondering about what Tinker's Construct is, if you are not very familiar with it, allows you to make custom tools and stuff like that. We also do want beheading for the ability to acquire more zombie faces, and it also lets you make some really cool weapons and stuff, like rapiers, which have ignored armor and stuff, and matics, because we can make a matic that is an unbreakable matic, and it will continue harvesting forever, and I don't have to ever worry about diamond hose having to be done. Although, the more I think about it, that would be really easy to do with EMC, so, I don't know, maybe it's not that important. But regardless, I'm going to do it anyways, because I'm crazy like that. We do have the ability to make some pretty cool stuff. From here, we also have the interesting thing that EMC is very good friends with Tinker's Construct. Why that is, I don't actually know, but I do know that they are good friends. I couldn't tell you again why that is, but it just is that way. I don't make these rules up, the rules make me up. So look at that. Mostly the ingots. Steel ingot appears to not have one, which is kind of lolsies, but by and far, most of these things have something. Now, the big ones, cobalt, this manate goatfish, and ball moss, I guess, is kind of important, but not really all that great. But where is my beautiful? Oh, I know you here. Don't you be hiding now. Is it in here? Hmm? Yeah, okay. There, I was like, what? Signalum. So Signalum... Ah, because Signalum is in Thermal Foundation. But regardless, you get the idea. A lot of the ingots and stuff, they are in Tinker's Construct. So pretty cool. Pretty darn good stuff. And of course, again, the bricks and stuff like that are all available. Now, in order to make the seared brick, you know, you're going to have to do some stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, we're going to have to make some casting basins and junk like that, which is made from seared brick. And this stuff I will require some grout for. But thankfully, this is just going to be a matter of getting clay, sand, and gravel. So, nothing too crazy, nothing too wild. Let's do exactly that. Get some clay, sand, and lastly but not least, gravel. Alright, cool. And then you slap them all together in a peaceful manner, and you get grout. And then you throw grout into the eternal pit of alchemy, and then it can meet Edward Elric. So, let me go ahead and get a bunch of grout out here. And let us see what the magical voodoo bull shrimp we can come up with. But first, I am going to clean up my inventory again. We're going to take a moment to clean up my inventory, because this is not acceptable. Alright. That is good enough for now. I'm not gonna lie. It's not exactly ideal, but it's okay. That's alright. We tried. We tried to get it organized. Alright. Slash back, go into here, and then we must get to the alloy smelter. This is not alloy smelter, this is alloy smelter. Now I'm going to cook some bricks up. Alright, and then some seared brick, which also is EMCable. Oh, wunderbar! And then seared brick, of course, is going to yield... Oh! Huh. I didn't know we actually had that. Alright, regardless, neither here nor there. I'm going to need a bunch of different components for this, which are actually somewhat important. Now, for those of you who remember, seared glass sucked to make. I hated making seared glass. But in this one, it's fine. We cool, we homies, we put behind all of our beef and made it into a hamburger and then ate it together. Because that's what friendship is all about. Eating burgers together from beef that you may have. You're just gonna have to trust me on this one. I know it's kind of really far out there and I'm really kind of grasping for straws, but just trust me, all right? Just trust me. I mean, when have I ever been wrong? Like, come on, guys. Like, seriously, what? Don't actually think about that, because I don't want you to come up with the answer too quickly. All right, anyways, seared window and glass. Glass, of course, being a little bit more glassy, and then seared window being less glassy, which is, you know, not classy, but they're just a little bit different. So we're gonna go with seared glass, because I am, ooh, a cool cat. I am also gonna sleep away the evil. Ugh. And then let's throw these things into there. And I'm going to require from you some glass. Very nice. And then let me go ahead and make a nope, wrong one. Seared glass. You know what? Let's go ahead and make seared window, and then we'll make a seared tank. We'll go nuts with it. All right. So we'll just learn all these things, just so if I'm like, you know what? Actually, I think you could use a little bit of that nice seared tank kind of vibe, then I can go ahead and do those things. I just threw away the instruction manual, because who needs manuals? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that one of your cats died, Gabriel. My condolences. That's sad. Sad face. Wow, that was like a real... Aw. I feel bad. I mean, it's a cat, and I feel bad. That's how you know it's a really feel bad situation. Aw. I'm sad. Well... That is unfortunate. I feel for you. It is hard to lose pet. I don't know why I'm talking in this voice again. I do not understand why I do this. Alright, anyway. That looks like everything that we need from all that good stuff. So seared bricks actually by themselves don't really do much for us. So slash back. And let's go ahead and take this stuff. And let's go plop it right along. And this junk right here, we're gonna put right over here. So we're gonna make this both into garden sides. This is all gonna be magical crops here. It seemed a little bit excessive, but hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. So here we have all the different seeds, right? I think it might be sensible for us to make a lot of these things here, because like air seeds, for example, this can be used to create air essence, which in turn allows us to make certain kinds of things. And there's air, there's fire, there's all stuff. Experience seeds, which can create experience essence, which turns to bottles of enchanting. Can be pretty dope. We could even make something that basically rifles. That was weird. But we can basically make something that rifles out infinite numbers of bottle of enchanting. So I think like a machine gun of bottles of enchanting. We should be able to do that. And I don't think this has this does not have EMC. So always cool to find something that we can make into something crazy. And we also have some other junk in here, like we have all Enderman essence. I guess isn't too cool, but we can make creep. Oh, you don't say. Well, I'll be darned. I'll be darned. I can make creeper heads. I didn't know that. That's really weird. Huh. Alright. Yeah, but anyways, we can make all kinds of stuff. So I think it is justified to have enough of these things. Now for the crop plots, because of what we have for the not time lapse, but the pedestals, we can actually go ahead and put these pedestals down with one growth pulsar, and then they'll be all super like ultra LOL speed. So this will be way more plots than we need, and they'll all be feeding in. It's more about aesthetics and stuff, just to make sure that things are going to be really cool. So anyways, let me go ahead and let's try to find out where exactly we're going to be building this. And the answer to that question is going to be directly linked to this. Alright, so where we at? Alright, we at 702, alright? We're at 702. Nobody forget that magical number of goodness. 702. Fly over. We're already deviating from the course. Alright, very nice. And then 1, 2, 3. Bang. Right here. Alright, and we're going to make, for the time being, I think what we're going to end up doing is I'm going to make 2 really large smelteries. Now you might be like, why are we making 2 smelteries exactly? The simple answer to that question is I want 2 smelteries. One, because I don't think we're going to have anything automatically running from Tinker's Construct. I really don't see that as being the big future. So one of them is just going to be like a multi-purpose whatever, and the other one will just be if I need to process a large amount of something, which is in all likelihood what will probably happen. So we're going to be going with the kind of larger and deeper versions of Tinker's Construct. Now, in the interest of not having these giant vats of death that are just kind of, do I want giant vats of death? Because now that I say the words vats of death, it actually does sound kind of appealing. Vats of death? No vats of death. Vats of death? Or not vats of death? I think we go with the vats of death. I think that's just a safe assumption to say that the people want vats of death. So, yeah, we'll go with the vats of death. Originally, we were going to do something silly like keep it all flush and make it look. You know what? We can still make it flush, because what we're going to do is we're going to. What is this? What are you? 3347? All right, 3347. My home skillet. Don't you worry. I don't have many skillets that are big enough to make a home for something besides ants, but we shall make this a reality, I think. Alright, so let's see here. That is going to be a 1 that Thor. Oh, lordy. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14? Sounds right. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yep, 14. Sounds good to me. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Very nice. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Very, very cool. And then we're going to go ahead and burn this all down. And then we're just going to, of course, do the right thing, which is to clear out this ground and make it into something so much better. like, I don't know, stuff that looks better. I don't know what looks better than this. Replace with some just really bizarre stuff. Oh, that would be pretty savage, so I won't do that, but... Alright. Platform A. It's gonna be a really big furnace. It's gonna be a very large furnace, alright? No one is claiming that it will not be a big furnace. But it should be about, what, 12 by 12 was what the dimensions will end up being? Whoops, a little bit much off the top. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I went 15. That hardly sounds like a good idea. Alright, well, regardless. Let's go ahead, wipe all this stuff out. Because symmetry, guys. Symmetry. It's the things that keep Choco sane. And also make me really directionally confused. I think there actually might be some truth to that, too. I think because of the fact that we oftentimes do things that are symmetrical, I think I actually have less of an idea of how to, like, figure out where things are. But, alright. Regardless, let me go ahead and make some lovely little additions here. What shall we do? So I feel like since it's Tinker's Construct, we should probably use one of the different Tinker's Construct kind of pavement things. We could use seared stone, but I think seared stone's kind of boring. Seared bricks we are going to be using for the structure itself, so probably not the best thing. Pavers, I don't know, like, it isn't really doing it for me. It just doesn't have that wow factor to it. Fancy seared bricks. No. Chiseled seared bricks. I don't know. None of these just speak to me. They just don't speak to me, and it's just not my thing. Oh lordy. I guess the paver is probably the best looking one of the bunch. Question mark. Alright, so let me get a chisel out here. Let me get some seared bricks out here. Make some seared brick stuff. I don't know why I stopped getting more seared brick out. Alright, cool. And then we're going to take this right here. I'm going to use the diamond chisel. And then I'm going to throw seared bricks in. And apparently nothing can happen. Good stuff, Choco. I don't know what the fleep happened here, but we fleeped it up. I am confused. What the flip did I just do? I thought seared bricks were cool with this stuff. What? Do I have to throw them together and have them have babies? No. I am very confused right now. Did we not always do it this way? Have I lost my mind? Wait, hold on. I know how to test this for surezies. Is this? Yeah, no. I've been doing it correctly. What the heck is going on here? Can we... What is happening? Alright. You know what it must be? Oh. It's the chisel from Tinker's Construct. Well, shucks. You know what that means? That means we're not doing any of that junk. So rest in all of your pepperonis, fam jams. Because that is not happening. I ain't gonna make no crazy thing. Because I ain't making no chisel. Chisels are rip-a-rooney. So we're gonna have to settle with the very basic stuff of just putting down seared bricks and then making more structure out of seared brick. Because why not? Alright, so let's go ahead. One day we might replace you. Also, yes, we'll try to do the super builder wand thingy at some point in the nearish future. It's just I've been having these weird thoughts lately. Like, is any of this for real or not? If you have any idea what I was just trying to imitate, cheers to you, and thank you for putting up with my crap. Alright. And let me go ahead, do this. Very nice. Indeed, indeed, Brimmy. But does that mean I have to meet your father? Still one of the things I will never forget from all of that stuff. Anywho, that's neither here nor there. Alright, so we have these platforms made. Let's get to actually creating the smeltery itself. We're going to go ahead and start the corners here. Let's see, how high should we go? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, no, let's go for 20. I think 20 is more than enough. Alright, so we're going to go for 20. It's going to make it equal height to whatever this gives us. Because this is already kind of ludicrously tall. And let me just confirm. That is a screenshot. Alright, 90 on the dot. This should be 90 on the dot. It is not. Alright, that is 90 on the dot. And then we're going to go ahead, do the same thing right over here. Magic number is 90, ladies and gents. 90. Whoop. Then let's go ahead and put this over here. And just like that, we're good with the height. Now, that's all said and done. This doesn't really make a whole lot of sense without any faucets or anything like that, right? So we gotta clearly add more things to this little gizmo. But this leads to the question, and a rather important question of, well, where are we gonna put the controller? And this is gonna be something I'm sure that we're not gonna see necessarily eye to eye upon. And I think that's okay, question mark. But here's what I'm gonna do, all right? I'm actually going to encapsulate all this stuff and leave this face open for all the inputs. I know it's a very controversial idea. I know that I'm kind of making everyone really nervous right now in my ability to correctly lead our fine Kweh Nation into not horrible decisions at all times. But I got a good feeling about this one. I got a good feeling. I got a good feeling that I'm going to be completely happy with this decision. And I said nothing just now. We clear on that? I said absolutely nothing. I just want to make sure that no one feels like I said anything just now. Because you can't prove it. Alright? Just gonna shh. This never happened. What? Walls? Nah, man. I ain't Walls. No, man. Walls ain't me, bro. That ain't me. Nah, Walls? Psh. Does this work? Oh, bless you. Oh, yes. Actually, I'm not gonna risk it. I don't know how far that will destroy, and I really don't want to rip up the ground, even though that probably would be a little bit faster, but still. Alright, cool. The one block to rule them all. Alrighty, so let's just go ahead and make myself some of this fine seared glass. Because seared glass, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, seared glass is the true building block of champions. And just like that. And then we can use this stuff to make the outline on the top. And cool beanerinos. And just like in that way, we've got ourselves something going here. Now, I do have a lot of aether dirt. Let me drop this off in the chest of aether dirt that we've got going on here. This will eventually be put into a tesseract, so do not, or not tesseract, but an AE2 system, which I guess could potentially be connected to a tesseract, but I am going to get that eventually into the right places. Don't you worry, because I know some of you all are like just absolutely flipping out right now, being like, Joko, you could have had an organized inventory for once in a series. And I've been like, nah, man, that ain't possible. That ain't me. And then let's fill that all up. It's kind of weird because it kind of feels like they're meant for measuring, but I'm not convinced that that's why the design is what it is. But it kind of gives you that vibe, doesn't it? Like it's a measuring cup almost. I don't know, I think that's what it looks like to me. Alright, and then seared glass up. And then sear glass up. And I think once we get this all covered, why did I do this backward? You know, they told me that I was born with a brain at birth. I have no reason to believe that's actually true, but I have high hopes. I have high hopes. Nope, incorrect. All right. And let's go ahead and put that up there. Alrighty, and then we just need to seal all this off. I'm going to go ahead and seal this off ye old-fashioned way. And then we'll poke holes where we need to, because that's all it should really require. Now, because of the fact that we are doing one of these as a mass production smeltery and the other one as a mass smeltery, we should only be using the little drain things. And I mean, maybe we'll run into a situation where it's going to be like, yeah, it'd be really dope if we had just like an absolutely massive amount of faucets and whatever else. But generally speaking, it ends up being that we just use liquid transfer nodes and then everything kind of sorts itself out really quickly. So I'm not too concerned about that. And it should be an even number, right? So 1, 2, 3. I am never going to be able to count that correctly. Alright, we have 20 in here. Yep, so this is 12, so that's 14. Correct. So let's say that I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. And then we'll do a smeltery. Faucet in the middle, and then these two things can be other stuff. Alright, so let me go ahead and get our smeltery stuff going on here. I'm going to use a smeltery controller. I will also be needing a smeltery drain. And then we're also going to be needing to get ourselves some other stuff. But for the time being, I guess we'll just get a whole bunch of smeltery drains going here. Huh, I could have sworn there was one more thing. Perhaps I am incorrect. And you know what? Let's actually make it so... Oh yeah, I think that's going to be pretty cool looking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this all the way up to just about the top. That way You can still see what's going on in your smeltery, right? I think that would be a pretty good idea. 'Cause being able to see what the heck you're doing is generally a favorable thing, I would say. And just like so. Except that doesn't need to be there. Alright, and then builders want that up. Builders want that up. Cool. Looking pretty darn neato-canito. And then we put smeltery drains right here. And then a smeltery controller right here. And then I suppose seared brick is the sensible thing to put in here. Oh no. What did I fleep up? Why are you an invalid structure? What did I do wrong? Where did I go wrong? What the fleep did I do? Is it because of these? Is it because of you? No. What? Oh, people are saying that I have to add lava, but I don't think that would make it into a valid structure. No, the structure itself is bad. Because seared glass, I think we've confirmed that seared glass does work. I wonder if there is a maximum size to the Tinker's Construct Smeltery. I never really bothered thinking about that recently, and it's been a while, so it could very well be that there was a max size to it. The controller has to be on the same level as the tank. Alright. Oh no. I'm getting kind of spookified. Maximum smeltery size. Everyone's saying that I need a seared tank, so I suppose I'll listen to stream, because stream is smarter than I am, and I'm not gonna question how that works. So, because I thought we had proven this in Sky Factory, but perhaps I'm wrong. No. What did we fleep up, fam? See, these are all considered to be of the same cut of cloth, right? They're all Heart of Smeltery and blah 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 and Yu-Gi-Oh! But I don't think... Did I leave any open gaps? You know what? Hold on. I am almost positive that this will sort out our problem. Watch. If this fixes it, I'm gonna be kind of salty. I'm gonna be honest. If this fixes it, I might turn to a Salts McGee. I'm not gonna lie about that. That would be pretty upsetting. I mean, we can always do this with something else, but no, still not it. Max size is 9 by 9. Well, fleep. You take a bunch of fleeps. Ugh. Okay, so if 9 by 9 is the max size, we're gonna have to redo our little schemes here. So 9 by 9. Let's go ahead and knock out a couple of these things right here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 3, 6, and then 9. So that should be the last block right here. Alright, so we have to go search and destroy the other different bits and parts and whatever else. I think that might be correct though. There might be a maximum length and width, but I do not think that there's a maximum height. I think that was the caveat, was that you can have a really freaking tall thing, you just can't have a really freaking whatchamacallit thing. You can't have a really like long and wide building. I think that's what it is. Because I do vaguely remember that there was something involved with, like, something goofy. So let's try it. Let's try to shrink this down to a 9, or no. Well, I guess, yeah, 9 by 9. And we'll go from there. I suppose it should check to see if it's valid. If I just kind of make it all... Let's try to sear it. Let's sear it. Get it? Because, you know, seared blocks sear it. Let me try to seal this off. Let's see. Let's see if there's any truth to this whole nonsense that I'm spewing from my mouth. And then up again. Oh, glass. Oh, glass, you make me sad sometimes. Alright. And then, right along the top. No! You still don't like it! Are you not content with your height, perhaps? Do you have a shortness issue? Do you feel insecure when you are the wrong height? I don't understand. Oh, you're right. We have to shrink it down. You are absolutely correct. I did one dimension. I was like, why isn't it working? Well, Choco, that's not how this works. You have just made a rectangle. That is not a square. Alright, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So something along these lines. Alrighty, nerd ferrets. Let's get this show on the road. Looking all hot and spicy, boys. Let's go ahead. Fill this all up. Fill this stuff up. Tee-hee. And then just like that. There it is. It's on. Alright, cool. So it was a problem with the length and width. Darn it. That's actually really kind of unfortunate. But you know what? That's alright. I am kind of getting done with doing the whole everything's an even number and the matrix is real thing. It's just it's too much. It's just too much for one man to handle. You know what I'm saying? Alright, let's go ahead. Spookiness away. I am not entirely sure what I was standing on, but I was standing on something. And Shazam. Very, very nice. Very, very good. Go ahead. Just annihilate these blocks. Just run through them all. I've seen some things. Mostly Tinker's Construct blocks being broken, but I've seen it, man. Seen it with my own 2 eyeballs. It was crazy. And normally, I would be totally down to try to right click, but we're kind of close to the other thing and I don't really want to break it, so. Also, I don't know if you guys are noticing this every now and then, but sometimes a brown square appears around my morning star. It's kind of been freaking me out lately. I wasn't going to bring attention to it, but I'm starting to get really worried. I feel like our morning star is kind of getting a little bit more drunk as we like continue with the series. Like, just like, my god, this guy is still breaking stuff? Like, I thought it was gonna be like a temporary deal, bruh, but you just keep on breaking everything. Like, because you know me, I'm like, I break hearts and I break habits, and you know me. I'm just doing the usual. But let's be real, fam. We all knew that this day would come. Pizza Hut is now AFK. He may be AFK on the server, but he'll never be AFK in my heart. He is my wife. Don't ask questions about how that works, but he will soon be my wife. After he gets me Pocky. Alright. So let me go ahead. Let's go fill this in here. And then just build that straight down. Alright, looking good. Let's just break this down from the top, shall we? So we don't have to do this in the slow way. That's also a very good question. What kind of Pocky do we want? I'm kind of feeling like we just want like a jubilee of Pocky. Just like all the different kinds of flavors. Just kind of a sampling party. I think that'd be pretty good. Pretty darn good. You know what? Oh, you know what we can do though? So in exchange for having done that, let's make it so this has like a cool little like split design. Yeah. This is how I pretend that I have like some form of artistic sense. I'm just like, yeah, let's do the thing. And everyone's like, yeah. And I'm just sitting here like, good. Can you tell me how to do it? Because I don't know how to do it, man. I am like a little nerd ferret who doesn't know how to do anything. Because I am a nerd ferret who doesn't know how to do anything. Alright, down we go. Alright, by Satan's armpits, we have indeed accomplished great things today. And we already got some lava in here, which is all fine and dandy. Dying can't go on. Dying. Alright. Now here is, of course, the problem. Because it wouldn't be Minecraft unless there was a problem. I need to somehow make infinite lava, which is surprisingly easy. Say what? Wait, hold up. Hold to the up. Also, lava stone sounds like a wonderful idea, and I'll probably be doing that for their floor around here. But, mates, I don't know if you saw what I saw, but I saw lava lamps. I also saw that there be a lava fabricator, which I don't know how I didn't notice this until now. I'm almost tempted. Hold on. That sounds way too good to be true. I must know the truth. Lava fabricator from MFR. All right, hold on. Lava fabricator. Tell me more about this thing. What does this do? Does this do what I hope it does? It produces lava from RF energy. Alright. Stay calm. We're about to achieve yet another dream of ours in Minecraft, which is have a whole bunch of infinite lava. Which I know to many of you are like, bruh, nether. But like, nah, no. It is much more interesting. What? Is there anything? What is this? Oh, that's weird. A vulcanite amulet. Press add. Right click to fill tanks. Huh. Uh-oh. What? Excuse me. Sorry, I had to sneeze, and I regret nothing. All right, so here's the game plan. That's going to be it for this episode today. We're going to go ahead, continue on. I'm going to add the lava stone, ground, and all that junk. I'm also going to clean this up. I don't know why, but I feel like really accomplished, like I'm a barber or something right now. Like I really feel super cool, and I don't know why I do. Whenever I clean up blocks like this, I have no idea. Maybe it's just like I feel like I'm giving something a buzz cut. Anyhow, that's neither here nor there, and also a really weird statement, Choco. Please, you're gonna scare all your friends away, man. Just stay cool, stay relaxed. You know, it's all right. You know, don't freak out. I know they're really handsome and pretty and stuff, but you gotta relax. All right. I'll see you guys next time. If you enjoyed the episode, leave a like, rating down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And I'll see you guys next time, where I'm going to make a fabricator. And probably also this thing, which isn't even all that expensive. So, ooh, this prevents rain/snowstorms. Nice. Huh, interesting. Anyways, we'll see. So anyways, take care. Have a wonderful, safe day, and ciao for now.